Greetings everyone, Tash here, and it is time for a roundup. So we are going to have a look at the first 7 days of Godforge. Alright, there we go, Godforge. We started it up 7 days ago, and we got a lovely little movie cutscene, call it what you will, introducing us to the world and the shattering. And a very nice start. Really colourful. Nicely done. We then got in and had a little tutorial. And first impression was quite good. It talked us through various aspects. We selected our first character. I chose the wonderful Ramses, or Ramesses. We're going to call him Gordon for now, because Gordon Ramses, it seems to fit him. And he's a very angry man. Away we went. We learned about the smithy. We had a little quest, or set of quests to do just under our portrait. That allowed us to earn ourselves a flawless stone, and we got loads of gems. Really exciting start. Once we got going, obviously, first things first, what did everybody do? Probably just like me, went straight into the store, and we went to the ruby shop, and we bought all of the summoning packs we could. Why? Because we're degenerate collectors, alright? And we love the thrill of it. We could have been sensible and bought the gold pack. But no, 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 no. No, we went straight in and got ourselves all the happiness. And we then rushed to the Godforge and summoned our little hearts out and mashed that button. And some people, I know, dropped legendary after legendary. And others got a nice mix. Tash here, not so lucky. I got a blue tax, a huge blue tax with one epic, and the epic was a defender. Now, go on to what characters I got. Anyway, that actually went to my advantage later on. So the initial thing was we went in, we got the campaign sorted, and there was a lovely story that went with it. And there's some good voice acting in there. Love it. In fact, there's some brilliant voice acting in there. Not only that, but it gave us an idea of what was going on. And it led us through the campaign. The story built up and built up and built up and built up. And every time you think you got closer to an answer, you were just on to the next one. Till you got to the end and you finally found out what had gone on and what was happening. And I have to say, I really enjoyed the campaign story. I loved it. And there were some amazing moments in all of that. Things that took me by surprise were the star system, but I'll come on to those in a moment. What did we summon? Dad, what did you summon? What did you get? Well, we started with Heimdall. Okay, minigame gave us Heimdall. So, we got the big man. Alright, the big man himself. He has been really good. Really good. Really solid defender. Absolutely good. Does some nice damage and looks after the team. And of course, we had Gordon Ramses. He has been absolutely key to so many things. We also brought across Excalibur, which we stuck onto Heimdall, and we had the Chen Long. So we're going to here, imprint. As you see, we stuck the Chen Long imprint on it, again from the Godforge minigame. That gave us a bit of healing and a barrier. Love it. And of course, he puts out buffs, so he's increasing the damage inflicted by allies by 2.5% for each buff placed by him. So he places a lot of buffs. What could go wrong with that? And of course, Excalibur looks great. Thing that caught me by surprise and I really loved, little attention to detail. Once I put the imprint on, it became the Excalibur of Tianlong. Not just Excalibur, but Excalibur of Tianlong, which told me what imprint I've got on it. That's a really nice touch. That threw me, and I like it. I really like that. It gave me, so we've got the Grail of Heimdall, and we've got a very, very lovely spear. Tep O's Tapili of Anaxunamun. Try saying that fast. I'm going to butcher many names in this. Over the life of Godforge, I will have butchered most things' names. Don't you worry. We will. We will. So, where else have we got? Now, I didn't get all these lovely things straight away. So I had a Cyclops. He's really good. Really good. Strong character. I got Isolde from completing the first chapter and first area of the campaign. And I got a Lady Zoc. So that was my team. Lady Zoc, the Cyclops. I had Isolde and I had Heimdall. And you're thinking, oh, but you got a guaranteed legendary. I did. And I summoned the wonderful and amazing Svarog. Okay. Absolute monster that he is. However, he's a defense champion and I already have Heimdall. I don't need two defense champions in there. So he is sat there for the entire time going, hello. And I've ignored him. Absolutely ignored him. Because I don't need him. And my epic I got from my pulls was Bran. And unfortunately, Bran is also a defender. That's right, you guessed it. So 3 defenders. My 3 biggest characters were Heimdall, Bran, and Svarog. Well, I was only ever going to take one of them, and Heimdall being my choice du jour, he came with me. So the rest of them were sat there, not doing anything. Which, well, was it a disappointment? No. No. Because it is much easier to level up, ascend, book, and awaken a rare than it is a legendary. So less resources made it easier. So actually it was an advantage. And we went through the campaign with all these rares until 1 week in, when we got all those goodies and I spent a load of gems on some summons. I got all my eternal summons ready and away we went. And the eternal summons gave me Tlaloc, who is a bit of a Mr. Magoo. He keeps losing his glasses. There, he's lost them again. They're around there, are they? Okay, yep. Okay, we'll find them later. Don't worry, Tlaloc. I know it makes you rage, but he is an absolute beast. He is a damage monster. What does he do, Tash? Well, he has a triple hitter on his A1, which ignores 5% of the target's defense, and is doubled against targets under Hex. He has his core, which attacks all enemies, has an 80% chance to place Hex 2 on each target, and also places 2 stacks of banish on enemies defeated by this ability. So he stops them coming back. Really, really strong. His ultimate is an attacks all enemies. Each hit will also ricochet to a random enemy, inflicting damage of 360% attack and increasing the target's divinity costs by 3%. You have no idea how that is big. His passive. Each hit from this hero has a 50% chance to inflict additional damage of 100% attack to a random enemy. Alright. On a triple hitter, that can hit 3 times, and it does do a lot of damage, so it is definitely worth it. And then I've stuck a nice little imprint on him just to help him. So he came up, and I thought, wow, wow, we are there. But I'll pull my blue ones anyway. My blue stones are going to get pulled. And we got Morgana Le Fay. We got Morgana. And this is probably my favourite character at the moment. Morgana Le Fay. She looks amazing. I love the feel of her, the look of her. She's so good. She looks so innocent with all those lovely little flowers. Okay. She wrecks. Absolutely wrecks. Skill set wise, her basic is an AoE. Big hitter as well. It is a big hitter. And it puts vulnerable 2, or a chance to put vulnerable 2 on. And activates debuffs. So, a lot going on there. Her core is a triple hitting AoE. And each hit has a 50% chance to place one of those debuffs on. Now, I always went, oh, random things are very difficult to predict. You can't plan around them, so they're not as useful. But my God, ignore that. It is absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful moment. And her ultimate is she removes all of those debuffs and then attacks all enemies for the damage, and it's increased by the amount of debuffs. So she's removed five for every 5 debuffs she gets a 25% boost to her damage. And if she removes 20 or more debuffs, increases hero's turn meter by 100%. So, yeah, she has been absolutely amazing. And her passive, a little unpredictable. You can't plan for it, but it doesn't matter. It's a nice little bonus. Okay. When a debuff activates, Aetherburn gives her divinity, Blaze gives her a boost to her core damage, Acid boosts her turn meter, and Bleed gives her a heal. Now, don't have to be ones placed by her. So if you've got somebody putting out a bleed, all right, she's going to be healing herself. Absolutely amazing. She is currently my favourite. I love Tlaloc, don't get me wrong. Mr. Magoo is brilliant. Morgana is good. Ramses is probably my other one. Old Gordon here. He is monster. Now, he's not more monster than Lady Zoc or Guan Yu. They're all good. Doesn't matter what starting hero you have, they're all really good, really powerful. Which is why I've already got Lady Zoc leveled up. I've got Guan Yu leveled up. Alright. So, what are the standout ones? So, we've been missing good healing the whole way through. Especially if I don't have a defender in it. It's all day, unless you've got a defender in there, isn't super top. But yesterday we pulled Ninsun. Ninsun is amazing. Don't sleep on this one. Don't sleep on her. What does she do? Why is she so good? She's a mini Quetz. Okay. Her basic heals all allies equal to 10% of their max HP when she attacks. All right. She does a nice hit, but the primary thing is she heals everybody. She removes a random debuff and then places Mend on allies for 2 turns on her core. If Gilgamesh is there, removes 2 debuffs and places 2 Mends instead. It's very nice. And then her ultimate is a revive, and I hadn't got a revive in this team till now. That's really, 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 really key. And places to block debuffs, and she'll do that even if she doesn't res anyone. And she restores 20% of all allies' destroyed hit points. So she is absolutely amazing with her goat staff. Honestly, she is perfect for what I need. So that was the excitement. And we've also And this is one not to overlook. Nitto Chris. Doesn't look like much. Just a little rare. She's an eternal rare, but attacks one enemy with a 75% chance to steal one random buff. And that is absolutely key to certain bosses. Okay, so bosses are very good. So we've had a great time so far. Viewers have loved it. Standout things on the campaign. If we go into this, we'll take this as an example. There we go. We'll go into Ecker, and we'll go to stage 9. We'll skip the storyline. Stars. If you earn stars, you've got to earn 3 stars. And you look at it and you go, oh my god, I've got to clear a stage and clear it in under 20 turns. And I've got to have 2 disruptors. I'm never going to do that. My team's never going to do it. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Absolutely beautiful moment here is you don't have to do all these stars in one go. You can clear it in under 20 turns. Then you can go and clear it in 40 turns with 2 disruptors to get that last star. You can do it in stages. That has been such a godsend. All right, such a good quality of life thing. That is perfect. Couldn't ask for them to put in a better feature than that. All right, means everybody has a chance of doing it because you can take in your 2 big hitters and your 2 disruptors. Doesn't matter what level they are. All right, they can fall over in about 5 seconds. It don't matter. If you clear the stage and they've been in there, you get that star. Then you take in all your big hitters, your biggest, nastiest meanies, and you clear it in 20 turns. Doesn't matter if there's any disruptors in there, you'll get that star. And obviously, the clear the stage one, well, you've got to have cleared it to get the other 2, so you're going to get that. Then you 3-starred it. So it may take you a couple of runs, but you're going to get it. So, well done, Famous. We like that. Now, what do we not like? Or rather, what would we like to see improved? Now, the first thing is multi-battles. You can put multi-battles on, and you don't have to have tokens or anything for that. You just, if you've got the NG, you can do as many multi-battles as you like. Brilliant. At the end of it, however, it doesn't tell you what you've got over the whole battles. You have to be watching it the whole time to see what you get. There needs to be a summary. A summary at the end that says, you got this much gold in total. You got this much XP in total. And here's the gear that you picked up, or this awakening stones, or anything else. Whatever it is that you have got multiples of. Show us what it got. Other thing. I'm in my bag. I'm looking at all my gear. This is the easiest place for me to see all my gear together. And I can do it by sets and things like that. There we go. I can change it. But what I can't do is I can't enhance it here. I need to be able to enhance that. I don't want to have to go out of this screen, go into the other screen. And there's a reason for that. In here, I can see all the boots and all the things, and I can see all of my shrine gear. So I can go, have I got, I've got a chest piece here. I like that chest piece. And there's some legs. Brilliant. Oh, yeah, I've got some shoulders. Right. I've got enough to make a set. Let's get those leveled up. No. I have to come out of here. I have to go into here. I then have to go into my gear. Let's just take you, and then I have to go there. Oh, I can only see the hats. I can enhance it, but I can only see the hats. That's really annoying. All right, I have to try and remember what it is. Have I got a chest piece for that? I've got to switch to chest pieces. Got to switch to there. Let me level my gear up in the bag, please. What I'm asking. Getting punished for getting excited. one of my irks. So if we go back to part one, on part one, we got, not part one, but during this, it gave us loads and loads and loads. So you get all these lovely rewards by doing all of these quests. You do them up and you get to Vivian. Now, one of them dropped a load of lovely god steel so that we could do making weapons. And what did everybody do? At least the people I've talked to. Ooh, mash, 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 mash. Ah, I've got loads of weapons. I've got loads of weapons. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Yay. That's helped so much. Many quests down the line now craft 5 epics. Yeah, but I've crafted 5 epics. Ooh, well, now I've got no god steel. Oh, well, you're going to have to go and grind it. My God, does it take a lot to grind it? Either have craft 5 epics straight after giving me all that beautiful god steel, so that I then can be excited about getting that god steel and having the weapons, or credit me for having done the building the epics. Tick it off later down the list. All right, I've done it. In the same way that equip a level 8 piece of gear, but it's got a level 8 piece of gear off. I just take it off and put it back on for it to register it. No. If I've done a thing, credit me with it on the missions, please. Don't make me have to do it again. Some things you have to do again, but not that. All right, because I've got excited for the smithy, and then I've got a sag moment because I then get to the mission and I go, I wish I hadn't got excited now. That's not helpful. All right, please don't do that. Let us have either credit us for it or put the missions in a sensible way so they're right next to each other. That way I know that I can be excited and still get the mission done. All right. Overall, it's a really, really lovely looking game and a lot going for it. And we're going to ignore the bugs because they know about those, all right? They're fixing them. Bugs aren't the important thing here, all right? Is the game fun? Yes. Have I had a lot of fun with it? Yes. Have I been streaming it? Yes, loads. Do come and join us, by the way. Link below. And if you're not in part of the Godforge beta, link is also below. Click on it, get in there, have fun. All right, still time, still a whole load of time. All right, so it's on for a while yet. And don't get hung up on whether you pull the legendary or not, because actually the rares are really good. The epics are really good. Don't need the legendaries to win. All right, or to progress. There is a way. It's not what you wish you had. However, who do I wish I'd get? This is one of the things. Who would I really like to pull out of all of the ones that are in here? That's my girl. All right. Hell, this is the one I really want. Probably my favourite character in the entire of Godforge for looks, for kit, for fun. She is one of my favourites. And she's got a lava lamp for a leg. What more do you want? Come on, people. I would love her. Anyway, let me know down below if you have pulled anything nice. Made me jealous. Tell me you got hell. I'll be very upset. I will. All right. And I will see you next time. We will do a full review of everything. Good, the bad, the needs work at the end of the beta. But till next time, take care and ta-ta. If you've liked this content, don't forget to hit subscribe. It means the world to us.